Hello there. Today's video is on CSS, and if you've ever used kerning in the printing industry, you'll know what it is. I've got a paragraph here, actually 3 paragraphs inside of a div, and today's video is going to be over letter spacing, which is printers call it kerning. So we're going to do P, and we're going to do letter spacing, and we can actually space it out to normal, and that'll just do normal, which it was already anyway. There's the option to do inherit, which you can make it inherit from its parent item. That's an option as well. Or you can do a measurement, which is always fun. 1 pixel, we'll stick 1 pixel in between each one of the letters. We can actually double that by doing 2 pixels. Let's do 10 pixels. That really gaps it out quite a bit. There are several measurements available here. You can't do percentage, but you can sure do inches. Inches are available, sure. There's centimeters, so 1 centimeter. Oh wait, I typed in centimeter, sorry. There you go, 1 centimeter. You can do 1 millimeter. Sometimes you wind up getting really weird patterns if you hit just the right number. Oh, there we go. Nice little columnized there. And there's also the option of using an M, which is 1 EM, which is the size of the which is the font size. So if you're using a 12-point font, an M is equal to 12 points. If you're using a 13-point font, M is equal to 13 points. The idea is that it would measure a capital M and use that as a measurement for whatever font you're using. There's also an X, so that's the size, the height of a lowercase x, which is generally half font size. So the idea is if I do 2x should equal to 1M, I think. Let's see here, let's refresh. It's a little bit different. But you get the idea, it's pretty close. There's also points, which you can do 1 point, which is 1/72 of an inch. So 1 point, you can do 2 point. If you do 72 points, that will put 1 inch in between each one of them. Same as 1 inch, save that, refresh, see, no change. So there's also a pica, which is equal to 12 point. So if we do 1 PC, which should be percent, but 1 pica, if I do a 12 point, it shouldn't change. Oh. So let's do a 12 point from 1 pica, refresh. See, no change. 1 pica equals 1 pica equals 12 point. And then of course we've seen pixels, the 1 pixels. And you can go larger, say 10 pixels. And that spaces it out more. Or you can go negatives. You can do a -1 pixel. And you can probably do negatives with the other measurements as well. And that actually runs them together. So that's fun. I like that. That's adorable, doing a -2 pixel. After a point, it starts to become unreadable. -4 pixels, -5 pixels. Yeah, see, it's all just jumble now. But you could do a, probably a -1 centimeter. See if that works. Yeah, that just piles it all on top of one another. -0.1 centimeter. Well, that doesn't even make sense. Why would I do a -0.1 centimeter? Let's do a -1 millimeter. I'm an American. I don't know how the metric system works. There we go. -0.1 millimeter. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. You got positives, you got negatives, and you can mess with them as much as you want. Just remember the measurements are inch. There's a centimeter, millimeter, M, X, point, pica, and pixels, and those can be positive. All those could be positive or negative. And run your text together and make all your letters as close together, as far apart as you want. And that's how you use the letter spacing property in CSS. Thank you for watching.
If you've enjoyed the experience of this tutorial, why not share it with your friends?